Children, good afternoon to everybody. Now open the page number how much children? 39. Now I told you in before class first unit and second unit, first poem and second poem I have already completed you in before class. Now we are going to unit number 3. That is the lesson. What is the name of the lesson here? How Tenali Rama became a jester. Jester means what? A Vikatakavi, palindrome. Vikatakavi. What? Jester means what? Jester means Vikatakavi. Yes. Here. Now, how Tenali became a famous Vikatakavi in the king court. Now, some story is there here. How he became a jester, I am describing you. Before that story, one story is there. Story of the wise minister is there. Now I am going to tell you that. Here, first that one. Before that, telling that some dictation words I am telling here, reading here. We should open the page number 39 and 40. You have to underline. Take out the pencil and underline your textbook. Now, have you hold the pencil? Yes. Now, tick first one is minister. Minister means he is one of the member in the court of the king, mantri. Yes, he had a power of questioning to king. He has so many responsibility. Yes, to carry out the court. So he is called minister. Habit means one of the habit. Rudy. Yes, we have the habit of getting up early in the morning. We have the habit of going for morning walk. That is also habit. We have habit of reading the newspaper in the early morning. We have the habit of taking the tea, drinking the tea or coffee. That is also habit. Yes, here. Then hunting. Hunting means hunter will hunts the animal. Yes, beteadu, hunting. Yes, he kills the animals. That is called in the forest. That is called hunting. Stumbled. Stumbled means the horse stumbled and king fell down. Stumbled means falling down by getting the stroke of the stone. Then it getting down from the what? Horse. Stumbled means falling down. So stumbled, that is. Then fifth one is calmly. Calmly means silently. Patiently. Calmly means silently. A silence is the answer. Then sixth one, worry. Worry means thinking about that matter. Worry means thinking. Here, angry. Angry means getting furious, fuss. That is angry, getting what? Fuss, furious. Yes. Then cannibals. Cannibals means they are eating the people's flesh or meat. What? Narabhakshakaru. People who eat the human flesh. They are called cannibals. Cannibals mean who eat the flesh of the human. That are called cannibals. Then chief. Chief, he is the head of that group. He is called chief. Then 10th one is goddess. Goddess means female. What? Female god. That is called goddess. Then Lakshmi. Yes, Yallamma. Yes, Saraswati. These are goddesses. Goddess Saraswati. Goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Yallamma. Like that goddess we are using here. Here goddess Kali is there. Then he is worshipping here. Who? Tenali Rama worshipping the goddess Kali here. Then 11th one is sincerely. Sincerely means obediently. Then obediently we are doing properly. We are doing that work sincerely. We are coming to correct time to school sincerely. 12th one is wandering. Wandering means getting excited. Yes, how to do that? How? Getting excited. Yes. Then 13th one, apologizing. Apologizing means asking sorry. Asking sorry. That is called apologizing. Now you know the meaning of this dictation word. You have to write these dictation words. How much time? HW 5 times in your home. Read and write. You should read and write this word 5 times. Now I am going to tell you this story here. Story of the wise minister. There was once a king who had a wise minister. Here one king is there. In his king court, one wise minister was there. One wise minister. It was the habit of this minister to say. What was the habit? What was the habit of that minister in the king's court? He tells, whatever happens for the best. What will happen for the best? He is telling that words again and again. He is often and often he is using that words. What is the habit? Whatever happens for the best. He is using that words again and again. Whose habit this is? The minister habit. Yes, understood? Yes. Once the king went with the minister hunting in the forest. Once the king went to the where his minister hunting in the forest. Why he is going? He is going for hunting in the forest. That time the horse stumbled. That time while going to the forest, that horse stumbled and king fell down. Where king fell down? Down. The horse stumbled and fell down. He hurt his big toe. What hurt he got? He got wounded in the toes of his leg. Yes, big toe. Big toe means first big toe he got wounded. The right foot, that is right leg, he got the what? Hurt. The minister on looking at this, by looking that hurted toe, he said that calmly. What he said, the minister? Do not worry, my lord. Do not worry, my lord. Whatever happen for the best. Don't worry, king. Whatever happen for the best. Then he got very furious. That time, what he is telling, whatever happen for the best, he told. Then he got very angry. I got the hurt in my what? Right toe, big toe. He is telling that it is the whatever happens for the best. He is telling. He got furious. The king, the hurt from his fall. What happened for falling? He got the hurt. Was angry at these words. He said that, so he got angry. He looked around and saw an old dried up well nearby. At that time, while going, he saw the what? He saw the dried up what? Well nearby. While they are going on the road, they saw a dried up well. So, what the king did here? See, he pushed the minister into the well. He got very furious by that words. Often and often he is using. So he go and pushed him in the what? That dried up well. He pushed him into the well. Then he and walked on. He go forward and walked on that road. Soon a group of cannibals, while going on the road, cannibals were met on the road. The king met the cannibals. They are eating the flesh of the people. They are called cannibals. So they met. Soon the group of the cannibals saw the king by pushing the minister into the well. They saw that and king and shouted with joy. They saw the king and shouted with the joy. They thought that I get the meat of the king. Now we get the food. By thinking that, the cannibals started to what? Jump, shouted with joy that time. They carried him to the chief. They took him to the chief. His head took towards him to the head. Then what they told? The chief told them to get the king ready for a sacrifice to the chief. What they told? They get them to the sacrifice to what? Goddess. They to their forest goddess. Then as the cannibals were taking the kings to the river, so they are taking the kings to the way, they are taking the kings to the river. For what they are taking? They saw he could not walk properly since toe was hurt. Because that time they are taking to the river, he can't able to walk at all because they got hurt in their leg. So he can't able to walk at all properly. One of them cannibals ran back to the chief to report them. The cannibal, in the group of one cannibal, go and report to his chief that he got the wound in his leg. So the chief heard him, told him to let the king free them. If they are not touching the people, if they got any hurt in the body, they could not touch that, they could not eat that. So they left them. The king, now they left the king free. Let the king be free. Now the chief told that let him to be free because he was hurt. Why they left? Because he was getting the hurt in the leg, so they left free to him. Could not be offered to the goddess, so they are not offered to what? Goddess, to their goddess. They are not ready to give the what? Sacrifice to the goddess because he is wounded. So the king now walking away free man. By that time again he lonely walking on the road, realized that the minister words, he felt that the minister was right. After that this happened, I will be safe. Whatever happens, happen for the best. He is often and often using. Then he told, then he remembering that words, now I am free because of his words. Now I am safe. I protected from his words. God made me free now. So he realized that minister words. He felt that minister was right. Looked for him into the well. Again he went near the well. He realized that his words, and he was freed. He was protected from cannibals. So he went near the well, and the minister was still there. He go and stand still there, wondering how to get out. How to get out from the well, the minister, he is thinking. Then the king pulled him out with the difficulty. He pulled with his hand out of the well difficultly. Then by removing them from the well, he hugged with kindly, very happily, he hugged the minister, and saying that by that time he is saying that he was alive only because of your words. He told that he was alive only because the king had pushed him into the well. Because he was alive. Because why? The king pushed him to the well, so his life was survived because of pulling into the well. So whatever happens for the best. His life also in safe, and king's life also in safe. So both of them were safe because of that words they are remembering. Now you got the lesson. Whatever happens for the best is now you realized. Here what happened, the story to the king and other, what to the what minister, or they are safe lastly by that words. He pushed into the well, so he was saved by the cannibals, and so by that hearing words he got wounded. He told that whatever happens for the best. So if God hurted in the toe of the right leg, so they report to the chief of the cannibals. Then they freed them because they could not ready to offer to the goddess because of wounded. So they freed them and left them. So the king's life also safe here. Understood, children? Now I told the before text story of the wise minister. I told now. The king hugged the minister. The king hurt his big toe on the right foot. There was once a king and wise minister. The cannibals took the king to their chief. In next class, I will continue this, children. Now you got this story how their life, the king and the minister life saved, how they protected themselves. Now I told the story, you got it. Now read in your home and read this dictation words 5 times and write also. Thank you, children. Thank you once again.